One thing that you will learn quickly if you listen to your weekly constitutional radio program on WETS-FM is its host is not afraid of controversy. That's him. Stuart Harris is, in part, I think, because you're a constitutional law professor, and that is so often where it goes. He's an instructor, teacher, professor at Lincoln Memorial University and their Duncan School of Law, and host of your weekly constitutional, which has been around for how long?
Been around for 8 years now.
8 years.
Yeah, I know.
And is heard around the world, produced at WETS in Johnson City. Welcome back.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.
Okay, so this one, your topic for this week.
No controversy.
None at all.
None at all. Rainbows and unicorns.
Let's start with, you're talking to someone who has a theory, and that is that the President of the United States is unstable psychologically and that he needs to warn people about this. Is that an accurate assessment of your guest's perspective?
It definitely is. His name is John Gartner, and he is a psychologist who's taught at Johns Hopkins University for, I think, 28 years. He has a private practice as well. And he's gathered together a group of psychologists and psychiatrists who are all of the opinion that Donald Trump is mentally ill and that he is a danger to all of humanity because he, of course, has the nuclear codes. Now, you've probably heard people say that. I mean, they say it about every president, that that guy's nuts. But these people seem to have a particularized and a very specific set of concerns. And, of course, they've got a great deal of expertise. The problem is that there's an ethical rule called the Goldwater rule that goes all the way back to Barry Goldwater in 1964 that says psychologists and psychiatrists are not supposed to attempt to diagnose somebody that they have not personally interviewed, they have not personally treated. And if that's the case, there's a confidentiality issue between them and their patient. Well, none of these psychologists or psychiatrists has ever treated Donald Trump. So they are definitely violating the Goldwater rule, and they justify this by saying there's another ethical rule, the so-called duty to warn. Let's say that you're a psychiatrist and I'm your patient, and I say, I'm going to kill Mark Reynolds. I'm going to go out today and I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to shoot him. Well, if you think that that's actually something I might do, then you have to call Mark up on the phone. You have a duty to warn him that this crazy guy Harris might hurt you, so take precautions. They're generalizing that and saying they've got a duty to warn the world because Donald Trump, in their opinion, is mentally incompetent. So no controversy, no controversy.
and their theory is if in fact that's, God forbid, proven to be true, then
it's too late then.
So we warned you.
Too late. Well, I guess
you.
They can say we told you so, but at that point, no one's really going to care. So that, I mean, this is obviously a very constitutional thing. We actually did an episode a year or so ago on the 25th Amendment, which is the one that allows a president to be removed if he's incompetent, because it was the 50th anniversary of the adoption of that amendment. It had nothing to do specifically with our current president, but that is a constitutional issue. And so this is a very constitutional subject and a very interesting discussion.
And the president has his own caregivers. It sounds to me that these clinicians don't really believe that they're getting a straight answer from
exactly. They don't think that the doctors who are, the president's normal doctors are taking care of this issue.
Stuart is also great at making sure that you hear things from a couple of perspectives. So I'm looking forward to this episode that you can hear it Sunday at 3, rebroadcast Tuesday at 8 on WETS-FM 89.5. What a great conversation that's going to be.
Thanks,
Stuart, thanks.